Hello everyone and welcome to April 6th of 2021. Still not a word yet from my position. It's slowly killing me inside. I really want him to give an answer. So in order to take my mind off in a little bit, I'm going to be doing some vlogs tonight. In other words, in work, I didn't really have to do a whole lot of extra stuff today. Just taking phone calls. There was a few things that I need to do here and there, such as clarify questions for our new announcements here and there. But honestly, even like the phone calls were slow. So I ended up actually talking to a lot of people that I haven't been able to recently. Like I talked to one of our representatives that came back after leaving us, talked to another representative I worked with that is now in Wisconsin. Yeah, it's just, I miss them so much. Our return to office is still the 21st here. Hopefully that doesn't get pushed back again, but we're so damn close. I need to socialize with people while I'm working. It's just, I know I've said this before, but working from home, getting with cutting off all communication with everybody except for the people who are yelling at you over the earpiece isn't exactly good for one's mental health. Yeah, hopefully returning back there would help out. But anyway, I just remembered that now today is Topic Tuesday. And I had a topic, but now I can't remember. What we're going to talk today that I'm just thinking of right now on the spot is volunteering here. As you guys may know, I volunteer with Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and even with the pandemic going on, it's still a rewarding experience. I have gone through many hardships with volunteering with the group that I have, with Karen. Kind of falling and everything, and busting your legs basically. That it's just been really tough on the boys, and with and with my partner in crime that dropped out, that took care of the other boy. It's kind of been like my responsibility to take care of him. So it's been really tough, but honestly, all in all, I'm glad that I'm still going through it. I'm still trying to work through everything so that we can do stuff and that I can improve myself as a person as well. I should be going back there actually this Saturday. Looks like Karen's feeling better here. So in terms of what I'm going to do, I'm not really sure. That is going to be a project for tomorrow because I'm tired and I want to get my vlogs done. But I do encourage you to, even in all this ruckus here is with everything in turmoil, is reach out to some of the organizations here. Soup kitchens, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Make-A-Wish, just any of the above. Just kind of put your time into there, even if it's only a couple times a month. That's what I do, especially because they're because the group that I volunteer with is a month out. It really is a rewarding experience, and it not only helps the people out in need, but it actually develops you and your character here, so that you yourself can grow as a person and mature, basically. Just outreach to anybody. I would say if you can spend your time, make a donation. If you can make a donation, donate your time. Me, because I am on a lower income compared to the rest of the middle class, I can spend my time more donating or anything. Big Brothers and Big Sisters does reach out to me occasionally to make a donation, but honestly, honestly, like, I'd rather just keep doing what I'm doing here. And hopefully with the vaccines coming out, especially in Arizona, we can have more opportunities for volunteering again. It'd be really nice too. I mean, I'm probably going to schedule mine within the next couple weeks here, so that when I get back to the office I can resume normal activity. And that even includes that. And because I want to take the boys out to California again, which is heavily anti-COVID. Like, they are very strict on their rules there. The boys are gonna get like a all summer long pass to water parks here, and I'm even flying back east to Pennsylvania there. So I don't know how Pennsylvania is. In fact, I should probably ask my mom, or even my better half, because one of my grandpa's, because one of my grandpa's brother's son is also named Kevin. So that's the whole point I was trying to make there. Oh man, this Topic Tuesday is kind of all over the place. It was supposed to be about volunteering, but I guess because this is coming by, like, I kind of thought of it last minute, it's not really staying on track here. But my mom actually, I don't know if has been doing it recently, but I think that she still volunteers over at Mom's Pantry. It's like a food bank. She kind of is like the cleric work, who kind of just organizes everything and where it's supposed to go. I know that it's also like a great way to like make friends too, because and also hang out with friends. Like, it's a good activity to do with friends, and makes it I don't want to say bearable, that's the wrong word for there, but it makes it a lot more fun to do with friends. She was volunteering with some of her friends that she made while I was in school. The moms that were my friends here. Let's see here. Yeah, so she did that with there. So it's a great way to just spend time with friends as well. And if anything, if you want to be selfish, like especially if you're donating money, some of it you can take off your taxes and count it off deductible. I know, like, this year, like, they just passed that that taxes were being kind of pushed back until, I believe, June. I don't really quite remember here. I don't really care, honestly, because I just filed for my taxes. But yeah, you could possibly write it off your taxes and not be taxed on it. So if you want to take the selfish route and a reason why to do it, then that's probably a pretty good reason. And it doesn't even have to be like community based. Like, what you could do is, if your neighbor is like kind of struggling here, if you like help volunteer your time, they would certainly appreciate it. Like, if, I don't know, like if your neighbor is like a 70-year-old who can't really, I don't want to say can't help themselves, but just need some help now and then, to just volunteer and help out. I know my grandmother, like, I love her to death. She's not able to do certain things quite as well as she used to, and actually some of the kids in her neighborhood was actually helping her out the other day with moving some stuff, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, and she also is having somebody clean like her house, so I mean, that in itself, even if it's like a job, it's still like helps out and whatnot. So I mean, volunteering can come in many different ways here. It could be community based, it could be on an individual basis. I mean, you don't necessarily need to sign a waiver and pay a bunch of money just to push a door open for somebody who may need it. So yeah, and even like if you just donate food to a food bank or go with Goodwill. I know with like Nationwide, and this is how I even got into Big Brothers and Big Sisters in the first place. So they had several opportunities to volunteer, and we even had like a volunteer like fair kind of at our place, where they had several different groups. So this was shortly after I passed my 6, and that's how I actually got referred to Big Brothers and Big Sisters. So yeah, just even if through like employment, I'm sure with like many big companies like Nationwide or Safeway or something like that, there's some kind of like volunteer or helping others in need kind of program that goes on that you can certainly take advantage of. Because I mean, especially right now, everybody just kind of needs it, with all like the pandemic stuff and the furloughs, and just it's kind of a mess here. So yeah, do what you can, support it. What's also kind of neat too is that on April 22nd is actually Earth Day, so that could be one way to get started here through volunteering. Is just kind of helping out like the environment, just like picking up after trash that is just left on the floor, recycling, and I don't know, just kind of make sure everything is like clean here, not or anything like, because we only have like, because that is another volunteering way, is just to help our Earth here, because we only have one Earth and it's the only one that we got. It's kind of like fitness here. Like, I like to stay fit just because this is my only body and that I'm gonna have in my lifetime. It's not like I'm gonna trade bodies with somebody. So Earth is kind of like a body. We need to keep it fit and healthy so that we can stay happy and keep moving. Otherwise, it's not going to be inhabitable within the next thousands of years. So I know we ourselves are not as worried about it in the short run, but if we want like our grandchildren's grandchildren to live well, we have to do what we can now. So that's another way you can volunteer here, is not even just on Earth Day, but just kind of picking up after ourselves, and just making sure we don't leave our trash everywhere. I'm probably have to start working on that too, because I leave my trash everywhere on my desk. So we'll have to see. That's one of my biggest weaknesses, is not staying organized here. But anyway, that is all I can really think of, really. So that'll conclude today's Topic Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday.